building a Titanic with my son. It's like a 3D Titanic. It has 18 steps. I don't know. His grandmother gave us that this summer. So I was just thinking how Saturn in Pisces. How is that? We are building a boat.
Mm-hmm.
We are kind of giving Saturn in Pisces a farewell. With
Yes,
building the
yes.
Titanic.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so that was kind of a fun. So, same old. I kind of like this fall. It has some charm because I think we're all slowing down. It's not always, busy, busy, go do this. It's kind of like, we're more inside, we are more
Agree.
doing
I agree.
things, creative
Yes.
things,
Yeah, yeah.
I like that. Yeah,
Yeah, more of a
yeah.
home and hearth time of year, you know? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
somebody also says lots of physical work under this Cancer moon. She moved today. Oh, there you
Mm.
go. Yeah,
Okay.
we can do things around the house, of course, with the Cancer moon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
which brings me that this weekend, we talked about it last week, but this weekend is so beautiful. So please, guys, use this to manifest things as much as you can. I know we have Mercury retrograde going tomorrow. We'll talk about it, but nevertheless, it's still a good moon, and we rarely have such good moons. We had moon trine Venus today. It's going to trine the Sun tomorrow, and then conjunct Jupiter on Monday. Isn't
Okay.
that lovely?
That
Isn't that
is
lovely?
nice. Yes.
Very lovely. And so moon is very happy. As you mentioned, nothing major is happening. We have, from the aspect point of
Oh,
view,
right.
we only have Mercury retrograde tomorrow and Jupiter retrograde on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, the 11th, right, which is Veterans Day here. Yes. Yeah.
So we have two retrogrades and we have Mars conjunct Mercury on Wednesday. That's it. Nothing else is like, it's just moon changing signs, but nothing, So I think this week is going to be like,
Oh, wait,
you know,
I'm sorry, you said Mars conjunct Mercury on Wednesday?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. I gotta keep it. Okay, that's interesting.
That's going to
Mm-hmm.
be fiery. Wednesday is going to be, I think, a little bit of kick butt kind of a day.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with our words, we have to watch that, you know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. There was a conjunction between Mars and Mercury in October in Scorpio. So
Oh,
that was more of a, poking or,
yeah.
behind the scenes or, a hidden agenda. This is going to
Mm-hmm.
be very open, very, out there in your face kind of conversations. So be prepared. Don't, if I think we talked about it last week. It's, people asking you when you're getting married and stuff like
Yeah.
that. They're
Yes,
very
exactly.
uncomfortable,
Right.
uncomfortable
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
questions. So
Yeah.
that can be on Wednesday.
Okay.
Um, but I wanna talk more about Mercury retrograde. So he is going retrograde tomorrow, 2 o'clock, so 2 p.m. Eastern time. He's already stationed, so he's like sitting on this 6 degree for a few days already. So he's kind of very potent.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was thinking about congratulations on the new mayor, by the way, and I was just thinking about his speech. It was so Mercury Mars in Sag kind of a speech.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
was he said it. He said it what he had on his mind. He said it out loud, very
Mm-hmm.
directly. So that's kind of an energy that we can expect. Where this is and it's a it will show what we stand for, right? It's
Yes.
in Sagittarius,
Right.
right?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
If
so
he says he stands for justice and for all and different things, so I think, we have to give him a chance to get the
oh,
work done
absolutely.
because, and it's just because he has good intentions, but as we have to give him a chance to get situated and
Let's do it this way: innocent until proven guilty. Okay.
right. Yes. Yeah. This is a big
Let's
city, so he
yeah.
has his hands full,
Oh
and
yeah.
we're in a very volatile time. So you
Yeah.
know, but he has experience on his side. He has some experience. He's young,
Mm.
so he won't fall asleep in the chair during a press like someone else did.
I know, I know, I
So
know.
yeah. So
Yeah.
he'll do fine. He'll do fine.
Yeah, I'm
Hmm.
putting him as an example because this is the energy of type of communication that we can expect, even with Mercury in Sag retrograde. So I wanna talk about a little bit about Mercury in Sagittarius. Uh, so Mercury in Sagittarius is about big picture. It doesn't
Hmm.
enjoy details, doesn't care about everyday little itsy bitsy, forget it. What is our goal? What is the
Hmm.
mission, right? What is the
Hmm.
quest? Yeah, think about Indiana Jones. I always think
Yeah,
about,
yeah, that is, yeah.
Sagittarius. Like, what is the quest? If you need to do this
Hmm.
or do that, it's fine. So yeah, so it's about getting to the end result. So it's also very hard for Moon in Sagittarius to concentrate, right? He doesn't like to be wrapped up in for a long time because it's boring. He needs
Yeah.
excitement. He needs adventure, right? So
Hmm.
also our brain is working like that, okay? When in Mercury is Sagittarius, and like any other Mercury, because it's opposite of Gemini, so there is a polarity. There is something in common. It's very common that we do many things at the same time.
Okay.
Okay. And as I mentioned, it's not subtle or tactful at all. So think about when
Yes,
he's,
that's true. They
yeah,
won't be tactful.
yeah. So, so think about when he goes now retrograde. So he's going to be retrograde in Sag and then
Mhm.
in Scorpio, goes back to Scorpio until 20 degrees of Scorpio. And he's going to go direct on the 29th of November. So we have the whole November in retrograde Mercury. So he is in retrograde. He's like more, uh, he's he's questioning more the reasons. Why do I believe in this? Why is this
Mhm.
my philosophy? So it's more
Yes.
introverted conversations with ourselves. Why did I, why am I even doing this? Why do I do?
Hmm.
So a lot of things, which is actually good because we need to kind of shake the status quo. We need to see. I think we talked about it before here as well. What did we just took over from our parents, society that was conditioned on us, belief systems? It's time that we kind of um, revise that and see what do we stand for, because it doesn't have to be the same thing as our parents stood for.
Hmm.
We live in different times. Respect the elderly, respect where you're coming from, of course, and take some good things from that. But some things are just not working anymore. So we need to kind of. So I think this is actually a good time to do that, right? To see the big picture, to
Oh,
revise our big
absolutely.
picture,
Yeah.
right?
And sort through your, like you said, sort through your belief systems and things that have been, like you said, thrust upon you, and we don't realize how invasive they are, intrusive, because they actually are
Yeah,
in every part of our lives. We don't realize how the different links, you read, and then and we have layers from the job, the type of work you do has its
everything.
own built. Oh, so much. So
So
it's just
many.
a good time to validate. I mean, you have to throw away everything, but just to see,
I
is it
like
still
that.
good to you? Can you
Yes.
validate it?
I like that. Can you
For
validate it?
yourself.
So,
Hmm.
because like ask yourself, does this make sense? Is there a
Yeah.
reason I still believe
Yeah.
in this? Like, what is the reason? Like, you have to, Mercury in Gemini and Mercury in Sag, they're still asking same questions, always asking why, but
Hmm.
from a different perspective, right? So,
Hmm.
so Sag is from the bigger picture. This is from but it's still why. They're both
So
why.
why?
Like,
Absolutely.
what is the reason of this? Why do I still do, what do I, what does it give me?
Hmm.
Does it give me comfort? Does it give me peace? Does it,
Yes.
am I, so this is a great opportunity, especially, it's in the Northern Hemisphere. We are coming into winter, slowing down. We have more time to sit by the fire. I always think about elders,
Hmm.
Sagittarius,
Hmm.
elders said, by the fire, and kids are listening to the story. So we can sit by the
Yes.
fireplace or somewhere warm and think about, go back to your childhood and see, what, why, how.
Hmm.
Investigate, go explore. Sagittarius likes exploring, right? So, see different perspectives. That's about, see different point of view. See what's out there. Don't be dismissive or, Anyway, it's a thought. So, yeah, it's anyway. It's gonna be more introverted, right? So when it's retrograde, And so the shadow started around this Mars-Mercury conjunction. I think it was October or something. I can't remember. So things will pop up from that time. So from like 3 weeks ago or something. When it goes to Scorpio again. So think about Mercury in Scorpio. It's psychologically going into depth psychologically, likes to research. Looking underneath the surface, like scratching. I always think about Mercury in Scorpio. You know those stickers that smell, and you have scratch and smell, and then scratch and smell stickers. You're like, what is the smell underneath? I want to know. So you kind of, it's apple. So I think that's how our brain is going to work. Like, what is underneath? I don't think this is maybe it has golden letters, but if it's too good to be true, Mercury in Scorpio is not going to believe it, right? One of those things, right?
Right.
So looking for hidden meaning, right? So it's, what is the meaning of this? Like, what does this person really want? Like, is it really from the heart? Are they really doing it unconditionally? Or is this, because Scorpio always thinks there's a condition somewhere, right?
And this is a good time talking about research, because Mercury, very, it's the intellectual planet. Plus with Scorpio, you'll be able to get to the bottom of things because you'll be asking and reviewing and questioning and deciphering. And it could be good for, you're trying to, it could be something insignificant, not insignificant, but small, but something major. That's a good energy to work with.
I always think about those police shows, and you have these detectives talking to they arrest somebody and then they interrogate them. That's in Scorpio. Who was that? Who were you with? Where's your alibi? What is your girlfriend is going to be your alibi? Sure, your girlfriend. Right. Stuff like that. So you have to kind of put the detective hat on during this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, and just be a little bit not distrustful, mistrustful. How do you say opposite of trust? Mistrust.
I guess distrust.
Distrust.
Lack of trust.
So
when does Mercury go into Scorpio though? What's that?
Okay, so Mercury goes back to Scorpio. It's also in November. Just a second.
Yeah, it's November. It's like November.
18th. 18th. You're right. 18th. Yes. 18th, right?
Okay.
So there's going to be, so we have Sag until the 18th for like 10 days or so, and then in Scorpio. So when he's, when Mercury in Scorpio is retrograde, it's one of those people, people usually go have that natally, but it's an opportunity for us to sit back and observe. So they're more of an observers. Because because they need to internally, process information. So it's a great time to observe and make some conclusions for yourself. Just sometimes you can research by digging, and sometimes you can research by observing. One of the, I think, scientific methods is observation. I guess I don't know. So that's a good thing. Mercury in Scorpio retrograde is also about keeping what you found out by observing to yourself.
Absolutely.
So don't spill it. Don't spill the tea.
Yes.
Keep the tea in the cup.
Keep the tea in the cup. Yeah.
Keep the tea in the cup, and when the time comes, then you're going to spill it. That's Scorpio have this beautiful ability to hold on to the information, especially Mercury in Scorpio, to hold on and to use the information as a weapon when it's needed, right? So observe, make notes, and then you're gonna use that when it's going to be needed afterwards.
Then no one to execute.
So there's totally different energies, right? Scorpio, Sagittarius is like completely, different approach, let's say, to life. But it's great that we have opportunity to go back and use both introspectively and revise some things before we move on. So I think I like it. Yeah. So it's we're gonna take time to process mentally stuff as well. But it's observing. It's like magnifying glass and just nodding head. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also,
Yeah,
it's a time to play back the tape because a lot of times I have to run back the tape of things that have happened because I was in the moment and I didn't
yeah,
quite, perhaps I missed a detail or didn't. So I'll go back to the situation and replay it and then freeze the frame and say, okay, now, you had a reaction, but now what was really going on?
yeah,
Perhaps so I can see from different points
yeah.
of view. I try to see the situation from, and that's
And
also often very insightful, I find.
especially with Gemini energy, we tend to like learn and then we need to. So I like it that actually Uranus went back to Taurus
Taurus.
because it's going to also slow our mind a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
So we're going to actually have a capacity to take time slowly to actually go and revise these things and
Yeah.
observe, and
Yes.
we won't rush as much
No.
because it was crazy, to be honest. Last five, like it was.
Last week? You mean last
No,
week?
no, since the Uranus came into
Oh, since just into Gemini?
yeah, since July, like it was,
Yes, since July 7th. Yeah.
yeah, it was really really interesting. So that's gonna be. Also, see, it's interesting that we have both of our both of our both planets that are kind of rule our learning, what we learn and how we process everything. Jupiter, right, is also
Yeah.
how we learn, and Mercury is how we process what we learn. So they're both retrograding at the same time
Yes.
almost. So
Yeah.
isn't it interesting?
That is.
So maybe it's time to stop learning something new because we want to know so much, or we want to know it all right now. I want to know everything now. Maybe it's time to stop learning new things, and actually, what did you learn so far? Refine it, go through it, see. Because you missed something, as you mentioned. This is the time that you to go back and to actually, you know, revise your notes, whatever you do in
Yeah.
life. Like,
Review your notes and go
yes,
deeper with what you have.
yes,
Yeah, that's what I'm
yes,
actually doing. And I realize because
yes.
I'm guilty. I'm so, I shouldn't say guilty, but that's one of my challenges is that I just want to know everything. Remember the movie Matrix? You saw the movie Matrix,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So remember how he was able to plug in and learn how to do jujitsu? You got just
I
plug. I
know.
said I would love to have that. I just want so part of me, my desire is to they just plug it into me. Okay, I got it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's so
Let's do it. Yeah. No.
yeah.
No. We live in a Saturnian world where it takes time to
Oh
learn something. I know. Yeah, but you're still
yeah.
Capricorn rising. You can handle it better than some of us.
hmm
So, um, so it's actually definitely if you want to master something, if you want to be good at something, you need to go and revise and make sure
Revise and
that you.
review and redo. Yes, because you got to go
Yeah.
deeper. And that,
Yeah.
that 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 Capricorn, that part of me has helped me because I'm a little bit sometimes at first initially I can be slower at getting something. So I go over and go over, and then once I do get it, then I got it. So and
I
that
like
taught me
that.
just to relax because it's sort of like it's layering. You're layering the
Yeah.
information. You're getting it
Yes.
first pass, second pass, third pass, and
I
then
like to,
it gets in your muscle memory. It really gets into you can embody the information.
yeah, the way I learn, when I take a class, I just listen. I don't take
hmm
notes. I don't do nothing. I want to see how much I can remember just by listening and engaging and really listening. And then
Okay.
I re-listen and take my own notes.
Yes.
And then I go through my notes. And then if,
Yes.
if something is stuck, then I go back to the recording and look at that part. That's
Yeah.
how I kind of do
Yeah.
it. But if I start taking notes right away on the first, forget it. I'm not going to remember anything that happened. So I need to kind of
Okay. All
feel
right.
it first and listen
Yeah.
to it. I need to listen, notes, and then read. Kind of.
All right.
That's my process. So I'm going to actually go back to some recordings and go back to
Yes.
some
Yes.
classes and actually take some notes and revise my notes. And I'm actually looking forward to it. Yeah. So Jupiter is going to be retrograde until March 10th.
So
Okay.
say March 10th.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So he's going to be retrograde for a while. I think he's going up to 16 or 17 Cancer. Yeah, from 25 to 16, 17. So look where Cancer is in your chart between 25 and 16, 17. And, what is happening there. And it's going to be, revised. So Jupiter, sometimes when Jupiter goes for the first time, and then you think, oh, nothing happened, I didn't get anything. When he goes retrograde, then the goodies come along. So you never know, right?
Yeah.
And especially the third time, and he goes back direct for the second time, then usually you get what you kind of
Yeah.
have it.
You get
But
that blessing. Yeah, you get that final
yes,
blessing from Jupiter. Yeah, the guru
yeah.
planet.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So if you thought, oh, nothing happened in my Cancer house so far, he's already on at the end. It's not too late. There's still opportunity. Not even until March, but until he goes into Leo. I think in late June or something. I think he's going to Leo. I can't remember. It's going to be fun because it's going to oppose Pluto. Anyway,
Oh, okay. It's gonna
it's a
cope.
discretion, but a digression. But it's next year, right? Next year Jupiter goes to Leo because it changes sign every year.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
Yeah, that's right. It has a 12.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
yeah. Wow.
So exactly. So he's going to go retrograde until 15 degrees of Cancer. So 25 to 15. Those are, and then I'm just curious, when is he going to Leo? Let me see. I think in June. No? Yes, June 30th. He goes to Leo. So we have
Okay.
time, we still have time to get blessings in our Cancer
Yes.
house
Yes.
until end of, so there's plenty of time. Plenty of
Yes.
time. So what lovely. So yeah, so we talk about it. So weekend is nice. Then we have Moon in Leo on Monday. Moon in Leo on Monday is, it's a mix because it's going to oppose Pluto,
Mm.
but it's going to also trine Mars. It's going to square Venus, very busy, and then trine Mercury. So we have very busy Moon in Leo, very busy.
Very busy. Okay.
Very busy, mixed energies. So,
Yes.
and it's going to square Sun because we have the last quarter moon on Wednesday. So this is actually interesting. We have the last quarter moon in Wednesday with Mars conjunct Mercury. And you know how we are finishing up, just sending the thank you notes. So
Mm-hmm.
if
Mm-hmm.
you're wrapping up some story in your life, just be careful how you are wrapping it up.
I see.
Because we can just say, forget it, bye. And then, even without bye,
Listen,
how Sagittarius, they just leave without saying bye. Where is he?
yeah.
They
Sagittarius
left.
does a
Yeah.
yeah.
He's already on the train. Forget it, without goodbye, without anything.
Sagittarius does a what one of my friends who used to work a bar around the corner from me. She said she's Irish. She says Sagittarius does the Irish goodbyes. We just slip out the house and they're like, and so some of my friends. I mean, around the person, we were all different groups, and we said, "Oh, that's because we all do that. You sort of like slip out the house, you focus
Yeah,
your
yeah,
with
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah, yeah,
baby,
yeah,
and you grab your person.
yeah.
Oh, I'm just going to the car, and then you never
Yeah.
come back. so, so I said,
Oh,
she said, "Oh, that's an Irish," because I know one of us got
oh
accused of
my
doing that. She
God.
accused. There was a crazy woman at the bar, and so we were all slipping out and left this one guy, our
Oh
friend, with
my.
her. And
Oh,
she said, "Oh, you guys did an Irish goodbye on him." And this
poor
one went to the
guy.
bathroom and never came back. I just went. I left the. None of us said goodbye. You know what I mean? So yeah,
That's
that's
that reminds me
oh,
of back in
that's
the days
funny.
when a father goes to get cigarettes and never comes back.
Yes,
You
it
know,
never
he
comes
went.
back.
He went to.
We did
Yeah,
variations of that.
yeah.
Oh,
Old school ghosting. That's an old school
yeah, old
ghost.
school ghosting. Yeah.
So
I
that's
call people, you
Sagittarius.
did a Casper on me. You did a Casper, the friendly ghost. You just sort of,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah.
But
Hmm.
the thing is with that, you can't even be mad at them because they didn't do it on purpose. It's not like they don't.
Yeah.
They're just like that. They're just like
Yeah.
they're just
Yeah.
when the
Sagittarius
adventure is
energy is
calling.
like that. Yeah. They just take off. Yeah. They're the wanderers. They're the wander. Yeah. They just sort
Yeah,
of come and go,
yeah.
you know. Hmm.
You know how they see something interesting and they go away like, oh, look at that nice flower, I had to explore,
Yes.
bye, and then they don't say bye. They don't take time to, who's gonna wait for you to say goodbye? And no, I have to go, the flower is gonna be gone by. So that's kind of an energy. So this finishing this cycle is going to be very interesting. So Wednesday, I would say it's the most kind of critical day of next week. It's a good week. I won't say it's a bad day. It's just going to be maybe in your face
Because of
kind of
what?
a
Because
day.
of the Mars Mercury conjunction?
Yes, and it's the last quarter moon because
Oh,
we
the
have
last
moon.
quarter. Okay.
Yeah, we have
Okay.
moon square the sun. So
Yeah. And,
right in
you
Leo.
know what came to mind for me when you mentioned that about how to finish with sending out thank you notes?
Yeah.
And stuff. We want to, good intentions, but also sometimes it's, how it's difficult to let things go or say
Mm.
goodbye to a person. When people may be leaving your, not saying they're dying, but they may be leaving your
Mm.
immediate, sphere of engagement, and that's tough. That's
It
really
is.
tough. And
It is.
I was talking to a friend last night, a dear friend, and we were laughing because it's not funny, but we were talking about how the age we are now, how it's just different. Relationships are different because we're a lot older, and I won't go into it now, but it's a good talk that we should have one time. But I
Mm.
realized that it creates its own dynamic because we're not really used to, you can come from a period of time where you are right now where you're so much used to such engagement with people and things.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
as you mature in life, that lessens. And then when you have the Sagittarius energy in your life, one thing, a good thing about Sagittarius energy, it does, those friends or those people with that kind of energy in their chart that's prominent, they will spur you to do some fun stuff. You have to watch
Absolutely.
it because they will drag you to Mars, and you'd be like, okay, I'll go.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And then you get up there, and you're like, what am I doing here? You know what I mean? So, but they do help you get out of your
Relax.
your yes,
And relax and have some fun and
and
joy.
have some fun.
Those are the friends that can come on, let's go have another drink. Come on, just
Yes,
another one.
yes,
And then you get both drunk at the end of the night.
yeah,
But it was
yes, yes,
it was
yes.
just another drink. But then at the end you relaxed, you had some
We
laughs,
laughed. Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So that's I like it, and Mars in Sagittarius, it's all about that, right? So remember, maybe it's time with Mercury in Sagittarius retrograde to think about some old jokes, have
Yeah,
some fun. Think about,
yes.
some laughs. We need some laughs, right?
Right, we do, we do, we
You
do.
know,
But yeah, especially now, and good laughs too, because I mean now anytime, but we're entering that time of the year too when it can be a little bit lonelifying, I call it, because you're spending less time outside with people or seeing
yeah,
people. Perhaps
yeah.
you go to work, come home, and then you're like, what I mean, it's like, wow, I can't, what I mean. So you do need to laugh, and I watch a lot of shows that make me laugh. I watch a lot of English or British television, and
Oh
some of that
yes,
stuff is
there.
it's really all
Yeah,
out
I know.
there. I love
Yes, I
British
know.
television.
I know,
Oh,
I know, but it's good, right? Just
yes,
you can.
yes.
There's comedians. It depends which one you like, but you can watch them. Or even
Mhm.
a stupid dad's joke is acceptable during the
Yes,
Sagittarius
yes,
season.
yes.
Mars in
Hmm.
Sagittarius and Mercury. So I think it's funny. It's lovely. I don't know. So that's the moon in Leo. The moon goes to Virgo on a late Wednesday around 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
Um, and this one is going to be a little bit tougher on
Oh,
Thursday because it's going to square Mercury and it's going to square Mars
oh,
because they're both Sag Virgo square. Nothing to be concerned about. Anyway, I don't think it's going to
yeah.
be a bad day still because
Okay.
square makes us do things. So we're just, going to do things. They're both mutable. Mutable squares, I kind of feel that they always kind of resolve themselves much easier than cardinal or fixed
You're
squares.
right. You're
So,
right. That's a good point. That's an excellent point. Yes, the mutable
right,
squares. Yeah.
yeah. And then Friday is going to be lovely because the same moon in Virgo is going to sextile the Sun and sextile Jupiter
Mm-hmm.
before it opposes Saturn. So that's going to be, lots of great opportunities. So, with sextiles, you need to kind of reach out and grab them. They're not going to fall in your lap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it's
Okay.
like the week is, it's okay week, nothing major. Just go do whatever you need to do. You understand kind of what can surprise you or not surprise you. Um, Jupiter is stationing, so when Jupiter, because he's making things everything bigger than they are. So when he stations, he can he can be very potent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
think can be out of proportion. Thinking things can go,
Good point. Blown out of proportion. Right.
yeah, yeah. So just be
Mm-hmm.
careful. Take everything with like a little grain of salt, just because it can, if it's remember if it's good to be true,
Too good to be true. It's too good to be true.
it's too good to be. Maybe it's not, the whole truth. So
Not.
that's
It's
that's
not true.
something,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, something like that. I would say, right? And don't forget, guys, Jupiter is actually our protector. And I was just looking at something, some post that I found. I think I shared it the other day. How Jupiter is saving Earth from meteors for billions of years, like even I don't know how
Right.
many.
Yes.
If there were no Jupiter, the Earth wouldn't be here, and we
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't be here. So sometimes, the goodies are hidden. Like you don't know. Okay,
Yeah. Oh, a
the
very
car
good
didn't
point.
hit you. The car
Yes.
didn't hit you, but you never know.
Yes. You didn't know it.
Or you didn't lose the money. You didn't get.
Yes.
You didn't lose. So those the blessings can come into, especially when he's in Cancer,
Especially in
because
Cancer.
so he's taking care of you without you knowing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
having like an angel helping you. So you might not win the lottery, but you also might not lose anything in this
Right.
period.
Yes. Yeah.
So
There's a
right.
boon.
So
There, to me, it's like a boon. There's a something blessing that you may or may not be aware of. That's why the importance to me of gratitude, because I say
yes,
thank you for things, blessings I see, and I
yes.
haven't seen, but I'm still
Oh
benefiting
yes,
from.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because more we don't see more than we see.
Oof.
It's more that we don't, yeah, because we
Yeah.
can't experience and see and know everything.
Mm-mm.
There's too many things,
Mm-mm.
right?
Yeah.
So that's another thing. Somebody's asking what would be a good summary statement of the week. Summary statement would be, that's a good one. I can't, I'm a Gemini, I can't do short statements. I have to,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
need
one
to
year.
elaborate about everything. But let's say just, just just go on with your life, enjoy this relatively peaceful week.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, um, the directness. But somebody might don't take it personally. Okay, if
Mm-hmm.
somebody
Mm-hmm.
even says something, just don't take it personally. It's probably this Sag energy that is brewing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the only side effect of this week. But nevertheless, it's a good week. I
Right.
like it. And even next
Yeah.
Saturday is going to be nice when Moon goes into Libra.
Ooh,
Um,
that's my moon. Okay.
yeah, it's going to trine Pluto, sextile Mercury, sextile Mars.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
see.
we have lots of sextiles with the moon. So it's a lot of nice opportunities. So I would, you know what? I would just go as I am. Just do a lot of, don't hesitate. Just do things. Do not
Mm-hmm.
hesitate. Okay, be okay. We're having because use this week and a couple of days of next week before the new moon. When the new moon comes, we are again. So up to 18th, we are good. So
Okay. And then
we have this
mhm.
10 days of kind of more ease, of more
It's yeah.
um, or just doing things without being stressed, without being
Yes.
overly involved in anything. So
Mm-hmm.
imagine, I know it's hard to imagine, but imagine having a regular, normal, everyday week without any stresses, without that's what I would say. you
Yeah.
know
Good.
um,
Good.
just that's yeah, literally that's what I would do, which I'm going to do. Just do your regular thing without stressing, or it's a good, do stuff. The new moon is coming, so you can finish up everything for this particular cycle anyway. We're going to talk about the new moon next week. The new moon is going to be epic. It's going to be
What's the new moon going to be in? The new moon's going to be in. Hold on a minute.
Scorpio.
Oh wow. Okay.
At the last degree, remember, opposing
Oh,
Uranus.
anoretic degree. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and opposing Uranus and the erratic
On
degree.
opposing Uranus. So yeah, we gotta enjoy this while we can. I'm not laugh. I'll be to laugh at it, but
That's
it's
what
gonna be
that's
quite.
what that's what that's what I'm saying, you guys. We had a full moon with Uranus involved. We have a new moon with Uranus involved. So enjoy this in between. And summary would be just enjoy and do your regular stuff, and that's it. So don't stress. There's no reason to stress this week. There's no
Hmm.
reason to stress this week. That would be the no stress. There
There's
you
a
go.
couple of questions here that I'm not
Yes,
sure
please.
if you're comfortable answering.
Yes,
Someone's going to
please.
the dentist on Wednesday with Jupiter and Mercury together like that. will that be a good
With Mars,
with
Mercury.
Mars and Mercury together? So on
No, Saturn is not involved. You know, Saturn rules the
yeah.
teeth, so I wouldn't be worried.
No, dentist. She's going to teeth. A
Yeah,
teeth. That was the teeth.
teeth.
Okay.
Teeth are
Okay. I thought
ruled
you said
by
feet.
Saturn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
Saturn
Okay.
rules teeth. So Saturn, it's not involved with the moon. The moon is okay with Saturn. They're not seeing each other on Wednesday, so that's good.
And someone
I
here,
wouldn't.
someone else. Okay. And someone else has a Scorpio, has a sublet. They have a
Uh,
Scorpio, and they're wondering they should just okay, and they're wondering should they release or wait till Mercury? Mercury is.
mm,
Mm,
that's very. I don't think that we should stop doing what we are doing, but
hmm
from my experience, when Mercury is retrograde, it doesn't have to be. Some people don't experience it. Maybe I experience it because I'm a strong Gemini. But things they go okay, but then after it goes direct, you need to go back and revise them. So, for example,
Right.
you sign something, everything is okay, and then just we have to put this
hmm
annex, or we forgot to put this thing in, and then later, so it's not quite complete. Let's say it doesn't have to be
Right.
bad, but it doesn't have to be also. It's in my opinion. So if you do something, this sublet, if something that it might be situation, depends on where is in your horoscope and blah blah
Right.
blah. Then you need to go back and they say, oh no, this was, there's a grace period and then we missed this, we missed that, and then everything goes. So it can happen. Then you get your hopes up, and then nothing. Especially with Jupiter going retrograde, our hopes are revised. Let's say so. We're going to have our hopes and dreams are going to be a little bit slowed down now until March,
hmm
until his retrograde. Not slowed down, but it's going to be a little different. So I wouldn't stop living. I would just be aware that things might not be final now, and that I will need to go and revise them and revisit them afterwards. There you
Yeah, I
go.
think it's still she correct. She's letting go of a contract. Either way, it involves a contract.
Either way, it's
So
a contract.
so yeah, Mercury retrograding contracts. That's just one of the things. So in other words,
Because
if yeah
yeah, if she's letting go of this one, she needs to sign a new one or something. There's always, when
yeah
yeah. So
if,
there's, right?
yeah, if you can wait till it goes direct, maybe a little bit, you know.
One of my followers, she had a situation, I think, for one of the Mercury retrogrades, I think this year. She changed the place. She found perfect. Everybody said everything was nice. She rented the place, and then during the Mercury retrograde, and then the people who owned the place came. Like she signed for a year or something. They came after 2 months or three. Said, "Oh no, we decided to sell." And you need to go out. You know what I'm saying? So those kind of things. You think everything is okay? The contract, everything went through, but things like that can come, and
hmm
then it's not finalized. So
Right,
I would
right.
like. I don't think we should stop living, but I also think that
Yeah.
we should be prepared that things might change.
Yeah, if you have to do it now, then be extra
Yeah.
careful, extra aware
Yes. Yeah.
of details, and you know, if you can bake in a little bit of redo or relook just in case for yourself. Say, okay, this
Yeah.
is tentative for right now, but let's take a look at it again to finalize at such and such time. Whatever, if you can, maybe you can
Yes.
with that, with the space.
Yes.
Now, someone said, here's another one. Is this a good time to discuss finances this week?
Um, yes. There is no
Yeah,
reason. Venus is in
yeah.
Scorpio now. She is all about finance in Scorpio more than in
Mm-hmm.
Taurus. In Taurus, she is more
Mm-hmm.
about food and pleasures and
Yeah.
massage and everything. When she's in Scorpio, she can talk money.
Yeah,
She
she
is,
said can talk money. Yeah, yeah, she sure can. And she won't be a spendthrift. I mean, she'll be like careful with the
oh
money too.
yeah.
So
Uh,
good deals.
dep-
So good deals. Mm-hmm.
Depends. I found that people with Venus and Scorpio, they enjoy good quality things, just like Taurus. Like they will spend, but they will spend like good purse or good shoes. I
Yes.
find that I've noticed the tendency with Venus and Scorpio.
Also,
Then
they also negotiate stuff though. I think they're the ones who actually get a little bit better deal sometimes.
they give you the look, and then you're like, okay, okay, I'll give you the better price. They just
Yes,
give you the look.
that's exactly it.
That's the
That's it.
negotiation. Like, see, this is your final price? Seriously?
Yes,
Like, oh my God.
yes,
Okay, no,
yes.
it's not.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
You
So
nailed it. Yeah.
yeah. So I think it's a good, especially if you have shared finances with somebody. Like if you are, having roommates and you
Hmm.
share,
Hmm.
utilities or food, stuff like that. It's good time to now talk about it. Venus square Pluto is past. That was last week. I have to mention this. I'm part of one of the WhatsApp groups from some students, and there was some kind of dispute and argument there that some of us left and created a new group. It
Oh
was
my
during Venus.
goodness. Yeah.
I was like, this is so Venus and Pluto square. I swear to God.
Yes. Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
so that is behind us now.
Yes.
Anyway, so it can happen. Stuff like that can happen
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
so it's just so now that's good. I think we should. Venus is making. It was a nice trine uh, uh, to um, to Cancer today. It's going to square Moon in Leo on Monday, so maybe not Monday, but Thursday is a great day. Moon Venus sextile. Thursday is a great day to talk about money.
Yeah.
Um,
So that's
yeah,
nice.
yeah. I just wouldn't do
Hmm.
it on Monday per se, just because of the square with the moon. Everything else
Hmm.
I would. Otherwise, I would talk about it. Yep.
Okay.
Good week. Good week. I have nothing major to say. I'm just so looking forward to having this week without a lot of stress.
I'm
Um,
serious. Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Me too. So
Yeah.
now we could do on next week. Are you available next week, Saturday or Saturday?
Next Saturday, I'm not.
Good. Okay.
I can do Friday or Sunday next week. So you tell me which day do you want?
Um.
I can do Sunday or Friday. But Saturday,
What's
we have Nadia Shaw coming for Astrology Niagara. She's going to do in-person workshops. It's going to be
Oh,
amazing.
nice.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
what's
yeah. I'm
better for you?
excited.
What's better? What's you said? What's better for you? I could do either one. You may want to have Sunday just with your family or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Okay, let's do Friday. Let's do Friday
yeah,
then, and
let's
then
do
we can go
Friday.
back on Saturdays, and then because I think
Yes,
Saturdays are better.
I like Saturdays for
Uh,
right now, at least. Yeah.
yeah,
So, but
yeah, yeah.
this coming weeks we're doing Friday,
Friday
the
on the
14th.
14th.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
good.
So I'll post it. Okay.
I like it. Excellent, excellent,
Yes. Okay.
excellent.
Excellent. All righty. Well, thank you for
What is
joining
it?
me today and stuff.
Oh,
So that
oh, okay. I have that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just reading the question about the dentist. I'm getting the messages. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, guys, this today was short and sweet because we are enjoying this week. These retrogrades will help us
Yeah.
to move forward with more clarity. So think about it that way, right? Go back to whatever you're doing, and it's good time to actually also go back to. I know taxes are not yet, but but still prepare some of the stuff that you have for taxes. Venus is in Scorpio, right? So it's good to kind of go a little bit through paperwork, clean your
Yes. Your your
drawers and whatever
invoices
you
and
have,
stuff. Yeah.
folders and whatever you have. So find those, you know, put some music on,
Hmm.
groove, and just yeah, it's a nice week. I
Good.
love next week.
Excellent.
Enjoy it, guys.
I could use a good
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
All
it's gonna
right.
be good. Thank you, JeMaja. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much,
Thanks, everybody.
Jasmine. Everybody have a great week,
Have a
and we'll
great
see
week.
everyone next Friday,
Friday.
Friday the
Yes.
14th at 5:30. Bye bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody. Thank you, guys. Bye, JeMaja.
Bye bye, Jasmine.
Bye.